everybody, welcome to our mat Pilates session. So we're going to do a short session today. I'll try and fit as much as I can in to help you remember what to do. So I'm assuming you have done your warm-up, which I've already posted up for you. So assuming you've done your warm-up first, so we've rolled down and now we're ready to do our mat work. Okay, so sitting nice neutral position. You can sit however you feel comfortable. If any of you want to sit on a block, a cushion, a pile of books, and that makes your spine feel more comfortable, then that is absolutely fine. If you want to bring your legs in front of you on knees bent, then that's fine. So we're going to start with a spine twist. Okay, so nice and long through the waist, shoulder blades drawing down. We're going to bring our fingertips underneath our chin. So working as we did in the warm-up from our waist. Breath in to prepare, keeping the neck nice and long, and breath out to rotate across. So the movement, breath into centre and breath out, opposite side. The movement is coming from your waist, not your arms and your shoulders. I want you to think about your waist pulling you across from side to side. So keep that length through your waist as if you're reaching up towards the ceiling, lifted up and out from your waist. And you should be able to feel these muscles in the side here working. Now, those of you who would like to make this a little more challenging, you can bring your arms up to the ceiling. Keep your shoulder blades down. Rotate to one side, open, and look back into your back hand. Hands come back up to ceiling. Rotate centre. Opposite side, rotate. Look back into the hand, to centre, and rotate. Just adds a little bit more of a challenge. If you want to stick with the basic spine twist, that's absolutely fine. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Keep that length through the waist. And when you come back in centre, release your arms down. Give them a little roll out. We're going to go on to our half roll-ups now. So if any of you need a little bit of support in your lower spine, please do put, if you've got a small ball, a ball behind the base of your spine, otherwise a cushion. Feet are hip width apart, nice and tall through the spine. Arms out in front of you. Tuck your tailbone under. As you breathe out, slowly curl through your spine, scoop your tummy in, breath in and hold, and breath out, bringing yourself up nice and tall. Breath in to prepare, breath out, tuck under, breath in, hold, and breath out to come back up again. So keep going. Remember, as you will, that I have metal in my lower back, so it may not curl quite like yours do. From the front, feet hip width apart, keep that alignment, toes, knees, hips, shoulders. Tuck under and back. Breath in, hold, breath out to come back up. Try and release any of this tension through the shoulders. Adding in, those of you who want to add a challenge, breath out, rotate, look back into your arm and centre, opposite side. Centre and up. Now, when you're doing the obliques, if you want to do one side and stop, come back up, then the other side and back up, absolutely fine. I want you to work how you feel comfortable. So your options are straightforward half roll-ups. Adding in one side, centre and up, down, other side, centre and up, or you can come back, one side, other side, and back up, whichever works for you. Let's go for 2 more of them, please. Really focus when you're doing them on pulling the tummy back towards your spine, shoulders nice and relaxed, and back up. And then when you've done your last one, roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Okay, into your neutral position. So your feet are hip width apart, spine in neutral, ribs nice and soft. Keep that pelvis in a nice even position. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your bottom than you normally do. We're going to go into shoulder bridge. Arms relaxed down by your side. Engage through your lower abdominals, tilt through your pelvis, squeeze into your bottom and lift just off the mat. Breath in, hold, and breath out, back down. And then slowly increasing the movement. Come up. You should start to feel a nice lengthen out through those hip flexors, which could well be a little bit tight after our half roll-ups. And again, pressing the hips up to the ceiling. Use your bottom, use your glutes to make a nice long line. Breath in to hold and breath out to curl back down. Option, we can add in the arms. Those of you who want to make it harder, lift your arms. You can go all the way overhead. Breath in, hold, and breath out. Allow the arms to come over and curl down with you. Second option, coming all the way up, arms come over, keep them there and roll down through your spine. Remember everybody, my spine doesn't roll that well, so yours will probably look much more impressive than mine. Okay, let's just go for a couple more. Pressing the hips to the ceiling, create that space through the front of your thighs there. Use your bottom, use your glutes to hold you up. And curl back down. And then last one. Press up. Add your arms in if you want to. Really focus. One vertebra at a time, just like your roll downs. And roll yourself back to neutral. Okay, so while we're here, we're going to go on to our single knee folds and double knee folds. Check your neutral position hasn't moved. You may need to bring your feet away a little bit. Breath out. One knee comes up to 90 degrees. Keep that tummy nice and still for feedback. Hands onto the fullest part of your tummy below your belly button. Watch your hips are not shifting. Try and keep it a really light movement as you swap from foot to foot. You don't want to be stamping and moving around. If you have no back issues, if you've done double knee folds before, you can go on to the next stage. If this feels enough for you, if you have any back issues, I'd like you to stay just on the single knee folds. It's still challenging you, it's still working you. Don't think you're missing out. For those of you who want to go on to the doubles, hold your knee up, keep your tummy tucked in, lightly lift your second knee. Breath in, hold, breath out. One leg down, second leg down. So the placing the feet back down on the mat should be really light and really effortless. The same as when you lift up. This tummy should not move when you bring the second leg up. If you feel a pressure or a popping in your hands, you've lost that connection of your lower abdominals and your tummy is pushing upwards to try and compensate. So just reset yourself, check your connection of your pelvic floor and lower abdominals, and start again. Now you can start to hold up for a breath or 2 breaths. So you know your capabilities. If you want to hold up and stay up, if you want to bring your upper body up, you can do. If you usually lift your legs and extend them, you can do. So work at your own capabilities. Focus on your breathing. Nice breath in, nice breath out. Bring your knees in when you've had enough, lightly down and down. Those of you staying on single knee folds, if you want to add a challenge, lengthen away. Breath in, hold, and breath out to come back in. With all of these exercises, whether it's single knee folds or double knee folds, the higher up you bring the leg, the easier it is for the back. The lower the lever, the leg, the harder it is for the abdominals and therefore the back. So always start high and then gradually, as you feel stronger, go a little bit lower. And that applies to the doubles as well. Okay, so let's call your next one the last one. And then we're going to roll across onto our sides. So once you're on your side, make sure your head is supported onto your arm or a cushion. Waist nice and long. If you want to stretch out your hip flexors, bring your foot behind, press your hip forwards. Release out through the front of the thigh and back into your closed position. So we're going to do a little bit of clams. So feet together, waist nice and long. Working on that rotation to the ceiling and back down. So we're going to go for 8. Think about your lower abdominals being connected and the knee rotating up to the ceiling. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to lift through the bottom foot and rotate 1, 2, work into your glutes, 3, 4, so you've got the whole way to your leg now, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to add in the extension. If you need to stop and have a rub out, then do so. 1, lengthen, in, down. 2, lengthen, in, down. 3, lengthen, in, down. 4. Okay, my glutes are killing now, so I hope yours are as well. This is one of my favourites. 7, 8. Good. Relax down and give them a rub out. Good. One of my favourite exercises, I love clams, always gets me in the glutes. One of those exercises, when you do it correctly, really does work every single time to get into the right place. You may need to shift your position about. Some people like knees forward, some people like knees back. Just get the feedback, dip your fingers into your bottom, find where the muscle's working to its best ability and stay there. Okay, let's come over onto our front. So we're going to do a little bit of dart. So nice neutral position on your front. You may want a block or a cushion to go underneath your forehead. Keep your waist long so you keep that tailbone lengthened. Small gap underneath your waist. Palms of your hands facing up to the ceiling. Breath out, rotate through the arms, reach your fingers down towards your toes. Breath in, hold, and breath out to come down. You can allow your upper body to lift, or you can keep it resting on the floor. Breath out, rotate, and reach. Breath in, hold, and breath out back down. Keep that waist lifted, and rotate, reach, and back down. Go for 2 more. Breath out, reach, breath in, hold, keep that waist, and release. Last one, rotate and reach, breath in, hold, and breath out, back down. Good. Back into child's pose. So feet together, bottom back onto your heels, and rest your spine forwards. Coming on to your opposite side for your clowns. So make sure head is supported, waist nice and long, so you've got that neutral gap underneath. Feet start together. So remember, we've got 8 of each one. Feet together. Think about where that muscle's working. Keep the waist long, lower abdominals connected. I've not been counting these. I think that's about 7 and 8. So now we lift through that top foot. This gives you a little bit more rotation. So you should feel your glute working a little bit harder. Again, I've not counted. I'm guessing that's around 7 and 8. On the next one, 8 with the extension. Rotate, lengthen. So you could have a cushion underneath your head, or you can rest on an arm like I have. Make sure your neck doesn't drop out of alignment though. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Release down. Bring your leg forward. Give your glutes a little bit of a rub out. All right, we're going to finish off today with some windmill arms. So bringing yourself onto your back. Fingertips up to the ceiling. So a little bit like in the warm-up, your toy soldier. One arm up, one arm down. Try and keep your ribs nice and soft so you don't overarch. Circle round your body. And back up to centre. Opposite hand comes back. Circle round. And centre. Opposite hand comes back, circle round and centre. So it's a really nice relaxed movement. Don't worry if your hands don't touch the floor. Everybody's different on their range of movement. Just think of it as a really nice relaxing movement just to get that range. Let's do one more on each side. And then when you've done your last one, relax your arms down, foot across to opposite knee, draw the knee in towards you and stretch up through your glutes. If you don't find that position comfortable for a stretch, you can keep your foot on the floor and just press that knee away. opposite side. Foot hooks over the knee, draw the knee in towards you. Or keep the foot on the floor and press the knee away. Draw both knees in towards you and just give them a circle round. And then place your feet down. Roll yourself across to one side and up to seated. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. We'll hopefully get another one to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.